for the Kraken and sail the Red Sea, dee-dum-dee-dum-dee. Oh, imagine writing your own theme song you stole from a cartoon sponge. Crazy Captain Gizmo. Wait a minute. It can't be. What are you doing here? You be dead. What? What in the world would make you think I was dead? Well, you left to find that treasure before the seas changed. Be about 4 months ago now. When BPM turned up with it, we figured the worst. Well, as you can see, I am not dead. Shame, really. We had a lovely funeral for you. What do you mean you had a funeral? Aye, the service be beautiful, actually. All right, enough. Even old Hugo was crying, which is impressive as he ain't got no eyes. I said enough. Now, is he here? Who, BPM? No, I'm looking for God. Of course I mean BPM. Oh, he's not been here in a long time. Just like I told the rest of them. What do you mean you told the rest of them? Just how many people are out looking for him? 47. Yeah. All manner of men and sea creature. I even had a dolphin one day. Walked right up to me, so he did. Grabbed me with his flipper. Demanded BPM pay him back, actually. It appears he makes a habit of making people angry. Oh dear God, I cannot find the words. Aye, that'd be BPM for ye. Look, if it be any help to ye, last time I seen him, he be setting sail on not but half a ship. He be with that Gizmo feller. Full of rum they were too. And I guess I'd say they made birth for Tortuga, but given the tales of his adventures I've heard, I mean, he could be up to anything, really. What do you mean? Well, I heard he was once caught playing slapboards with a zombie. Or hosting a meeting for premature climaxing creepers. Apparently that can be quite serious, yeah. Life-threatening, actually. What are you even talking about anymore? I slipped my mind, I guess. Tortuga. Aye, Tortuga. Oh, if you venture out there, could you do me a favour? I'd be owing you if you did. Could you let me know what they've been up to out there? It looks like they've been building a pub or something. I'm not worried. I'm just curious, you know. All right. This has been interesting. I'm going to go now. Was it something I said?
Oh, my head. Where? What? Hey everybody, Big Pab Mass here, back with another episode of Big Pab Mass Plays Minecraft, and this one's a special one! That's right, it's Christmas, or it's almost Christmas, but it'll be Christmas around the time that this is coming out. No, it's not really, probably a couple of days before, but still it's Christmas. Anyway, a couple of little things before I jump on into this episode. I just wanted to apologise, because, yeah, I've not been here. Not for some time, actually. But I haven't been totally gone. If you guys have been catching up on Gizmo, you would have seen that he's on Twitch now, and I've been joining him in some streams. We also play games like Among Us and Fortnite, or 2 weeks as we call it, because, 2 weeks? Fortnite? Eh? But with the way the world's been going lately, and 2020 being, 2020. Oh no! No, it's been really hard just to kind of get the time to sit down and properly mash an episode out for you guys. I mean, especially if I want to continue the series, which I really do, and it will happen one day, soon, hopefully. But because we were coming up for Christmas, I thought, you know what, I'm going to make myself a little Christmas special. And it doesn't really look very Christmassy, does it? No. It looks absolutely gorgeous, don't get me wrong, I am so chuffed with this place. But it's not Christmassy. But don't worry, I've already thought of that, I've planned ahead. So let's stop wasting time and let's get into it. Well, hey there. How are you doing? Well, I guess I should really start off by telling you guys what the plan is. So for my first Christmassy special, I figured that I would build a fancy little cabin out in a wee kind of snowy area, biome kind of thing. Or at least that was the plan. Because having a look at the map, I don't really have a snowy biome, and I've travelled quite a bit. And for those unfamiliar with the map, because I know it has been some time, quick recap. This is us. Just above it is Tortuga. Up here is the stronghold. Then up at that weird key kind of thing, you've got the ocean monument. But if we come back down the map in this kind of cool Game of Thrones style, you will see, if I speed up a little bit more, there we go, that there is another map marker right here. I wonder what's over there. So, against all odds, I just happened to find the perfect little spot on top of some kind of high hills, but I mean, it's something to work on. Oh, lightning. Okay, bed first, then we'll start appreciating how good this place is. Alright, I'm going! So, over at the site, quite a distance away from our Skull Island, and yeah, I found some snow. So as you can see from the map, we've kind of came a fair bit west. This is really the best it kind of had in terms of snow. We're just going to have to do a lot of terraforming. And I mean a lot of terraforming. Maybe not this episode. I think I'll just focus on the bit behind me here, building the cabin. But yeah, that's going to be a lot of terraforming. But before I worry about that, let's get the storage sorted. So this little spot here is where we're going to start. I'll just place this here. Place some barrels. Barrels in place. Now it's time to put stuff in them. No, in the barrels, not on them. That's better. Inside the barrels now. Okay, next we're going to need some stations. We need a workbench, cartography table, and ender chest. And last but not least, a bed. There we go. Much better. And just in time too, because down goes the sun. Sleepy time. Okay, so first thing we're going to have to do is kind of level the ground, because it's a little bit all over the place now. We've got some dirt patches, we've also got some stone. Yeah, time to get diggy with it. So we'll just start off by clearing outer edges here. Then we'll get rid of all this stone because we won't be needing that. Not all of it anyway. And then we'll fill in some gaps. Hey everybody, it's black screen time. You know what that means? That means that something's went wrong. Yeah, there was an audio issue between XSplit and my microphone. And of course that means that the next couple of scenes are going to be slightly out of sync. However, grin and bear it guys, because I do get it resolved fairly soon. 2020, thank you very much. And voila! We ended up with a nice little bit of space, and I've also put down some posts because this is where the building's going to be. Yeah. So once I've started the really tedious process of terraforming all of this, this is going to take us onto the entrance, or into the entrance even. This is going to be like a bit of a porch. Once we kind of get inside, this will take us into a smaller room, which is pretty much going to be our little cabin in the woods. Yeah, I think that'd be a good little addition, or a good little starting point even, for our little Christmas area. First things first, we're going to get a couple of planks. Probably not too much because I'm going to end up running out of spruce. And then we'll just start boarding this bit up and give it a little bit of depth. And with the final piece in, that's the decking, the foundation, whatever you want to call it. Time to start building the supports. So I was thinking of going 6 high. I was originally going to go 7, but I think 6 high will do, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not going to have enough wood for this, I can tell you that now. No, as I suspected, we are out of wood. But this is roughly going to be the height. It might actually be one smaller. No, because the roof is going to kind of cover this part. Yeah, I had to just kind of reassure myself there. Let's go and get some wood. And luckily I prepared this humongous tree and that tree earlier, because always be prepared. But then I suppose you could argue, if I was prepared, I would have already had the wood. But then that raises a point, if I already had the wood, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to do this on camera. Oh, I messed it up. We've ruined it. Cut! So with 1 stack and 5 later, because I'm too impatient to actually continue cutting down all the wood possibly needed for this build, I would rather just wing it. Yeah, pillars are up. Okay, so next we're going to need some slabby action. There we go, got plenty of slabs. I'm also going to start thinking about a foundation, a smooth stone. Oh, I've already got plenty of smooth stone. There we go. So for the foundation, I was thinking of trimming this and then replacing it with stone. Uh-oh. It's getting dark! No! quick check of the area. I don't see anything coming to eat our faces, bar that llama, but I'm pretty sure I could handle him. Probably not. Okay, so we've cut away the wood. And then it's just stone, stone, stone. Stone, stone, stone. There we go. Foundations are in. So for the entrance, we're going to have to change it back again. But I wanted this to be slabs, like so. Like you'd be kind of stepping on up. Actually, that kind of makes this pointless as well. This should be... yeah, 2 seconds. This should be wood because this is going to be fence posts. And then I was even going to do like a little fence post design here. Probably even just a small one there. Yeah. Yeah. So you would come on up here, which means this would be the start of the cabin, and this is sort of like a porch idea, which means I'll need to bring that down a little. The supports, I mean. But let's get the doorway in place. Yeah, I'm going to go for a central doorway, which means this will be wood. See, I like this wood. I like the spruce planks. But having that as the floor as well... I'll come back to that. Yeah, we'll revisit it. Let's just kind of get this in place now. And we'll have a little cheeky window in here once I've got the glass. A little doorway here. So we'll just build up the walls. Like so. There we go. Walls are up. Oh. You see nothing. And we've started to carve out where windows are going to be. So I have a nice double window here, that way we can see who's creeping on up the mountain path. This is actually going to come away all together because I'm wanting to make a fireplace here. How will that work? Yeah, that will work out alright. I just need to make this some stone. Oh, all the wood. Like so. So yeah, it's kind of rough, but the idea being campfire in and smoke goes up. Yeah, I'll work out that later. What else are we doing? We're going to need more windows. I'm thinking a wee cheeky window here. Maybe... So... I messed up. So instead of the doorway being on this line, it's actually been pushed back by 2 blocks. I don't really know why I'm telling you, you don't have my notebook, but I'm just being honest. This is the shape I was wanting to go for. A little bit more compact, a little bit of an L to it, and once that fireplace is properly built, texturized and stuff like that, it'll actually look pretty inviting, I think. But I see you, son. I see you starting to go down. So I need to be careful because that's when all the bad things come out and we've not quite finished this build to actually start hiding in it. But yeah, it's starting to take shape. But next step, we need to make the roof. And for that, I'm going to need some stairs. I just keep forgetting to leave my cobble stairs. Don't know whether to go for a brick roof. You know what? I think we need to sleep on it. I really liked the idea of the granite and brick, a sort of red roof, out in the middle of the snowy wood. I didn't want a dark wooden roof because I mean there's plenty of greens and browns around here. I wanted something red to stand out. Yeah, that's where we're going. I'm going to need scaffolding as well. Scaffolding. Right, let's pick a point. Oh, I never thought of the roof actually. This is going to be a weird shape. Where do I want my line to run through? Okay, so on the roof, and this block right here is technically the centre block for the building, running across this axis. That was a really weird across there. You ever get those days where your tongue just doesn't want to cooperate? It goes into all sorts of spasms and you end up making all sorts of weird noises. I'm having one of those days today, so yeah, just excuse it and pretend it didn't happen. Okay, so if this is going to be the centre block, this will need to be built up a little bit. How high would I want to go? How high are we? A 6. 8? 8 sounds like a good number. Yeah, I like 8. It's lucky in some cultures. Right, so we'll come down 1. So this is the 8th. And then if I do some jiggery pokery with the angle here, we can get the spruce facing the way we want it to. And I want to take it to the middle of this, so it'll be about here. Yeah, and then we'll turn it in this direction, and I'll just take this actually all the way over. Yeah, like so. Back over to this part, and then we'll start placing the bricks. Oh, first 2 bricks down, and I'm already kind of rethinking it. Let's change up the texture a little bit with the granite. Oh, we'll finish this section and then we'll have a wee look at it. Okay, so we've ran into our first problem. This part doesn't match up. Does it? No, it doesn't, because it means I'm going to have to then lop off this side, which means that my centering must be wrong on one of the axes. Big brain time. You know what, it doesn't really matter, because all I have to do is just shift this, like so. I kinda like this. Let's drop that back in there. Let's pretend we didn't make that choice, and we'll just replace this. And for all intents and purposes, we will just... Maybe I make it 1 more high. Yeah, if I make it 1 higher, would that work? No, because then this side would be out. I got it. And only taking a full day. Well, Minecraft day. But I got it. Pretend that's a light bulb. Ding! Okay, so first off, I'm going to need plenty more bricks, stairwise, which means I'm going to have to sacrifice these. And I was really kind of trying to keep hold of all my bricks, but needs must. I don't see anything else that I may need. Nope. Oh, I should really craft, what do you call it? Stone cutter. Of course, I need a piece of iron. I don't think I brought iron. No, but I've got 2 flint and steel for some reason. But no iron. Right, I could either run all the way back through hell, because it's a long way away from here where we need to be, where all the iron is, or I could just do a quick excavation. But every time I do that, I get so caught up in digging. Okay. It'll be quicker in the long run, and to be honest, we've got this. Go away. Oh, I'm surrounded by so many trees. There's so many spawn points. I really haven't lit this up. I've only really lit the path up. Is that dark enough? I'd say it's dark enough. That's dark enough. I get to sleep. Oh, there's gonna be iron in there, but then it's crossing. There's gonna be iron in there too. But it's crossing this. I don't even know if I've got enough dirt to get out. Damn. Oh, damn. Okay, my day doesn't seem so bad now compared to his. Right, feather fall and protect me. Oh, that wasn't that bad. Right, iron. Oh, hold on, first things first, we need some torches. And why is my sword so far away? Okay, there's water here. And some funky little cave noises. Means we're onto something. Still don't see any iron. See daylight. I see a death trap. This is how it begins, by the way. This is when I just start plunging deeper and deeper into the depths of this. And before we know it, this whole episode is just a montage of me running through a cave trying not to die. Or I'm going to die. Dead end. Helpful. Hello, sheep. Right, okay, so I see the top of the scaffolding, so we're over in that direction. So water over there, but I think I might just bounce down here. Oh, that's a steep drop. Go down this way. There's a Spidey. There's no point in jumping down there, apart from getting up there. Wait. Yeah, I was about to say this is familiar, because there's one of my little bridges. I can make that. Yeah. Anyone afraid of heights, look away. Oh, didn't make it. I love feather falling. Wait. I've just went around the circle. Okay, sod it. Iron! Yay! We're only down to like Y24. This is actually quite a good bit of a good wee vein of iron there. Okay, now we go back up. Well fed. We need some emergency blocks. Don't need the axe right now. Let's try and get back up here, and this is just going to be very messy. Okay, we're here. I don't see anything around me. I've not got my bow on me. Oh no. Okay, bedtime. Let's make a furnace. Place the yellow there. Of course I have to put it in behind the grass. Drop in our iron. Imagine you had a spider like that run across your living room. Oh, you would pat your shan't something awful, I'm telling you. All of this for one piece of iron. Yeah, all of this for one piece of iron. All of this for this guy. So that I could make this guy. So that when we build stairs, I actually get the full value of my money. Genuinely, that's all that was for. That's Minecraft for you guys. Anyway, I have thought of my eureka idea. I know we got sidetracked there. I'm just gonna raise this on up. Yeah, no, scratch that. None of that actually worked. No, my eureka idea just... yeah. But I did fix a couple of things. First off, I fixed the audio sync issue, so apologies for that. And secondly, we fixed the roof. Teleportation. The power of video editing. So yeah, we finally got the design for the roof down. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the textures. I like the kind of colour scheme we've got here going on now. I'm going to cap off the supports really, because they're not really supporting anything. They're just kind of like sticking through the roof. But yeah, I need to come back with an idea for that. But yeah, having a little look around, and yeah, I think the roof is actually kind of came out. Oh, I missed a gap there. You see nothing. Yeah, I think the design's really worked out well. Got these kind of peaks here, which I might put a wee window on. I'm not too sure. Depends on what it looks like inside, because I've not really got around to thinking about the interior now. However, we do need to continue the fireplace, and for that we're going to need a fair bit of stone. We'll take the stairs, we'll take the buttons, because buttons are always good for a little bit of texture. Grab some more cobblestone so that we can make some fences out of it. A little bit of andesite. Probably take some gravel actually. Yeah. Just some. And then a couple of barrels for a little project afterwards. So we're going to bring this guy up quite a bit, which is then going to eat into here, which is fine. I'm too lazy to get the axe out. So I will get rid of this bit and this bit. Hello. And then in turn the same on the other side. And we'll bring this up. I should really have just started mixing the textures in instead of just going straight up with the cobble there, but we'll come back and we'll fix the textures soon. And then that means this part goes away, and I could probably reclaim the wood. Perfect. Next we'll come in with the walls. Can't jump up the walls, which is handy. And then I'll just give it a little bit of height on 2 sides there, yeah. Yeah, okay, it's the first draft. So now for the back of it, we'll give it a little bit more of a bulk. But I don't want to go too crazy, because he already is quite a big boy. I suppose I won't really have to if I just maybe even go up. One more on that side, a couple more on this side, and then even come in with a slab. Yeah. And then of course here I can connect it with the ground again. Probably go... Yeah, but that height there and do the same on the other side. Yeah, I like that. So a little bit of sturdiness at the bottom, then it looks as if it's just kind of chipped away at time. I need to go in and retexture it, obviously, add the andesite and the gravel in. But it's coming together. So, a little bit of a time skip here. Just because I'm slow as hell when it comes to building, and I think you guys have seen enough of that for one day. But I have done some off-camera stuff, and this is the result. So as we get down to the ground level and a little bit closer to the build, you can see that I've clearly done some visible tweaks. So first thing you'll notice as we come to the build is the campfire. Just a small 2-seated area nestled underneath some spruce trees. But yeah, I really like it. I think it gives a little bit of depth, a little bit of warmth, and it'll look even better at night time. Back onto the main cabin, and yeah, you can see that I've scattered around some more barrels. I've put in some greenery. We've got some vines kind of making their way down the side of the building, hung the lanterns from the chains, and on the back end we've even fixed the chimney, giving it a little bit more texture by adding the stone bricks in, as well as some more andesite, some stone, and then the equivalent walls. And yeah, overall I really like the feel of it. I like the fact that it's all kind of broken, and yeah, just really fits the build. But as we venture inside the build, one of the main things you'll notice is that the floor's dark. I really did like the spruce walls, and I figured the spruce floor was just too much. It was just all like the one colour really, so using the dark oak we broke it up, and yeah, I think it's really paid off and I'm quite happy with the result. Now inside the cabin I've done some of the interior. It's not my finest work, it's kind of mostly just that what did I have on me at the time, but I think here for the space that we had it's kind of worked out well. Yeah, I'd really say it worked out well. We've added in a really kind of makeshift bookcase. It's not my greatest work. I really am planning on coming back and fixing it up. But it'll do the now. Adds a little bit of colour into the room, and then to the left of that you've got a kind of small, sadly, single person seating area. The ultimate seating area for social distancing. There's just sparks flying everywhere. I'm going to set my bed on fire. Speaking of fire, I also kind of tweaked the fireplace. We've added a nice little painting in. The armour stand's empty. I didn't really know what I wanted to add. I just put the armour stand down and thought, you know what, something will come to mind. It never did. So as the sun goes down in super speedy time-lapse time, this gives us a perfect opportunity to see how the campfire and the other light sources really keep the area illuminated at night, and it gives it that sort of warmth feeling compared to like, well, obviously the snow and the cold and death and the monsters and all that kind of bad stuff outside. And from the bottom of the hill, having a look up, you can really see the illumination, you can see the invitingness, you can see how warm it is. And yeah, why wouldn't you want to run up to it? Oh, how about that? It's starting to snow. But with all that said and done, I think it's that time again, guys. I like what we've done here. I really do. I like what we've done here. And it's only been a short space of time, to be honest. It's only been a couple of days that I've actually had a go at this. But yeah, I quite like what we've done, and I like the little footprint that we've made in this sort of festive area. And I can't wait to get started again next year. Okay, well, I can, because this is going to be such a daunting task. But I've got a full year to plan for it. I've got a full year to prepare for it, and I'd kind of like to make this the start of a little tradition that we do. So maybe every Christmas time we come over and we'll build something new in this area, or we'll maybe change and tweak a part of the area and we'll make an episode here. Yeah, Yeah, I'd like that. I'd like to start my wee tradition with you guys. So, yeah. So with all that said and done, I'd like to take this opportunity to wish you guys a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year when it comes. So thank you all very much for watching, and I hope to see you all in the new year. Take it easy.